Hey friends, it's Karen from 50's New 50 blog, and I am talking about makeup problems today. and I'm just sitting in my living room and I thought, yeah, I'm gonna just get on here. I've got to get some makeup on today. And I thought, I want to talk about what are our makeup problems, what bugs us about our current makeup, why do we like it or not like it. So, here are my problems. I have sunspots. This one here that drives me bananas that I would love to go get zapped off, taken off. I'm not quite sure what they can do about it. Lots of melasma, no eyeshadow. That's just my brown eyelids. My under eye bags, these things, these indents here. I got like an indent here, and then I think I got another indent. Scars, that kind of stuff. And then I was using liquid foundation and powder foundation for years, and the thing that really bugged me is that I would put it on, it never was the right color. It always started flaking right here in the middle of my forehead, so I would put more powder on. Well, that was silly because that didn't help. And then it would get flaky. It just made my skin look really dry, which it was already dry. So anyway, those are some of my problems. So I'd love to hear what are some of the things that bug you about your current makeup, and what is working, what isn't working. I'm just gonna put some makeup on, talk to you about what's working for me now. So I'm gonna grab my cream foundation, and the first thing I'm gonna do is hit this guy here with some of my contour makeup. This is actually a cream contour that I have, and I've been using it almost like a color corrector or a concealer. One of the things I didn't realize is that I actually have to try to match your discoloration or your redness or your scars or pores with a color or a shade that's actually close to the color you're trying to cover. And I never did that. I would always get like a highlighter or concealer, and I would try to cover up all of this stuff with a lighter shade, because I thought, well, aren't you supposed to cover dark with light? Well, that didn't work. So anyway, this is a contour shade that I use just to kind of smooth out my pores. It doesn't completely cover that spot, but I'm not done yet. So the next thing I'm going to do is really contour, and I've never contoured before, never had before. All of my 50 some odd years before I started using this makeup, I had no clue what contouring is. So really, this is a contour shade that I use. It's really just defining and adding a shadow. So it's just making my cheekbones pop a bit. So I do that by adding this shade underneath my cheekbones here, just kind of right up underneath there like that. Another great place is to add it up into your hairline if you don't, if you don't have bangs, which I don't. I wear my hair off to the side like in a little bob. So if I put this up here along my hairline, it's kind of creating this shadow like my hair, if I had bangs hanging over, actually would. And so the idea is, I've learned, is that it creates an illusion that your forehead is shorter. So already it's kind of making you hopefully look at my eyes and kind of draw you to the center of my face. And then I like to add a contour down here under my jaw. It's right along here, and just kind of feather that down. And this really helps define your bone structure and adds a shadow under your chin and just makes your jaw separate from your neck and your face. All right, boy, it's hot out there today. So, contour. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Then, contoured, concealed. Now I'm just gonna add my highlight foundation, and it's not liquid, it's cream. It's a cream, and I'm going to just dab a brush into it. And since it's cream, see how little bit is on there? That's really how little you use. You really don't use very much. That was another thing I didn't like about my liquid foundation, is I would slather that stuff on And of course, it was like 3 shades too light. That was another problem I had, is that the color I was using or being matched to, or I matched myself to down at Walgreens, was not that color. I can tell you that. See that color there? It was not that color. It was, I mean, if I would have never picked out a shade this dark, which it isn't, as you can see, it's just blending right into my skin. And I'm just kind of pouncing it on, and whatever's left on my brush, I'm just kind of moving it around, and it's just warming up on my skin, and it's just melting in. So that's it. That's my cream makeup, my cream foundation. If I want to brighten, now I've got a really gorgeous brightening shade that I can come in here and brighten the center of my face and do a little highlighting. I guess that's the highlight part of the contour and highlight. And so I like to put a little bit on the inside of my eye here, make that pop, right? Look at that already. And then I just take and what's on there already, just start pulling that down a bit and just feathering that over, so that I've just got this kind of brightening little pie shape. I'm trying to use the least amount possible. So see that indent? Can you see those there? So if I put a little bit of my brightening right under or kind of inside of that indentation, it almost kind of makes that pull forward that little indent. But I don't want to do is put it right underneath my eye where it's poofy. So I get the best of both worlds. Poofy under eyes and then a big old indent underneath. So if I put a little bit of that brightening right, can you see that there here in this light? Right there where that indentation is, but not up into here. And if I accidentally get some up in there, that's fine. I'll blend that out. And a little bit up in my forehead because there I'm brightening. Sometimes I'll put a little bit down my nose. I don't have a very wide nose. I kind of have more of a narrow nose, but you know, I can put a little bit down the center just to kind of pull that forward. Then I'm just going to blend it. So I like to use this brush here that I put my foundation cream on with and my contour, and blend those two together. I guess I didn't put my contour on with it, but underneath here, I'm just kind of pouncing, trying not to poke my eyeball out. It's a very soft brush, so it's not too bad. But that kind of just softens. Look at that. I think that looks better. I can just kind of pounce over anywhere else. Make sure I pull that down again. All right. Not bad. All I did when I started was I had a little bit of mascara on. Now, of course, that guy is still there, right? He's still there. If I wanted to, I might grab just a little bit extra and just really just tap that on. Just that spot again. It's kind of right underneath my contour area, which is an irritation that I have, but whatever. But it just kind of blends it in. It's not going to go away. That's fine with me. It's still my face. All right. I'm going to grab, I like cream blush. I like cream blush. I do. I like the way it looks. Again, it's not powder, so it's not drying out my face. So I'm just going to grab just a little bit. I'm going to take that brush I'd used to blend with and apply my main foundation. I'm just going to tap it in to one of these darker colors, and I like to mix them, like a darker color with a lighter color. It's kind of like a really pretty terracotta color. Just right there, right on my cheeks, right above, and then just tap and blend it in. That's pretty much it. Again, just kind of right there, and then back and up, and then just use my brush to pounce or swirly just a bit to kind of blend that in. So I really like that. I can also switch this brush over here on the other side. There's really nothing on it, but if I just wanted to disperse and kind of soften my makeup even more, I sure can. Easy, right? I'll put a little extra illuminator. This one's really pretty. This just adds a little shimmer. I love cream illuminators too. I use a lot of those. This one's a little warmer. like that. I think it's really pretty. I'll put some on my eyelids and you can see. It's kind of like a little warmer shade. You can always message me and ask me. Feel free. I love chatting about makeup. You guys can always message me and ask me about the colors I'm using and what I'm doing, and if you want to know more. All right, I think that's pretty easy. I can put this on my lips too. Why not? It's cream. It's dual purpose. All right, I didn't even do my eyebrows today. I'm just gonna give them a little fluff, I think. I just put a little bit of illuminator on my eyelids. I already had mascara makeup on my eyes. Just some, I don't know what that one is, MAC maybe. Some MAC waterproof mascara, but that's it. Okay, I like it. A couple of problems that I have with makeup, I feel, are gone. I mean, my face definitely doesn't look flat. I've added definition. I don't think it looks dry or flaky. It's definitely not. I can get a setting spray. I didn't bring it with me, but I can squirt my face with a little bit of setting spray to help hold it throughout the day. I love the cream blush. I love cream blush. And I just like how a little bit of brightening under here has really kind of helped with my under eyes. And yeah, so let me know. I would love for you to tell me what your makeup problems are. What do you not like about your makeup? What is bugging you about some of the things that are going on with your skin? I'm gonna be 54 in a couple days, and I finally think I figured out what works for me. So message me and we can chat and I can tell you more about it. Thanks.